He was Dr. Visvesvaraya. Nestling at the foot of the Nandi Hills in the Chikbalapur Taluk of Mysore state is a little village, Mudenahalli. Here, 100 years ago, in 1861, Mokshagundam Visvesvaraya was born. Visvesvaraya came of a poor family. His mother had to struggle hard to get him educated. It was she who brought him to nearby Chikbalapur for his schooling. From Chikbalapur, young Visvesvaraya migrated to Bangalore for his high school and college education. At the Central College, Principal Waters was proud of this brilliant student. A merit scholarship enabled Visvesvaraya to further his studies at Pune. He came to the College of Engineering, known in those days as the College of Science. Here, under the guidance and care of Principal Theodore Cook, he excelled in his studies and graduated with top honors at the young age of 23. Visvesvaraya got the coveted job that was guaranteed every year to the candidate who topped the list of engineering graduates of the Bombay University. In March 1884, he started his engineering career in the holy city of Nasik on the banks of the river Godavari. Starting as an assistant engineer at Nasik, he rose to the rank of sanitary engineer to the government of Bombay. Many and distinguished were the services he rendered during this period. One of his lasting contributions to the state was the Block System of Irrigation, which he developed in the Neera Canal area of the Pune district. The object of the system was to distribute the benefits of irrigation over a large number of villages. His passion for statistics and for the intelligent use of these facts and figures were evident in the way he worked out the scheme. One of his engineering achievements was connected with the lake Fife at Khadakwasla. The storage of this lake was insufficient to meet the needs of the Mutha Canal, which supplied water to Pune. The reservoir overflowed every year above the surplus weir. The problem was to increase the storage capacity without raising the dam. Visvesvaraya had the answer. He devised a system of automatic gates which did the trick. These gates have stood the test of time and have been copied in other places too. He took out a patent for the gates, but he refused to ask for or accept any royalty from the government. He always believed in work properly blended with recreation. The result was the Deccan Club, which flourishes to this day. In this good work, he had the blessings and cooperation of such eminent personalities as Mahadev Govind Ranade and Gopal Krishna Gokhale. The year 1909 brought Visvesvaraya to Hyderabad. The Nizam's government secured his services for an important assignment. On the 28th of September 1908, the river Musi, which passes through the city of Hyderabad, was in floods and ravaged the city. In one area alone, known as Kolsawadi, more than 2,000 people were drowned or washed away. Hundreds of buildings were swept away. The state government wanted Visvesvaraya to examine the damage done and to suggest measures to prevent a recurrence of such a catastrophe. After making a survey, he recommended the construction of 2 reservoir dams above the city, one across the river Musi and the other across its tributary, the Isi. Visvesvaraya will be remembered with gratitude by the people of Hyderabad as long as Usman Sagar and Himayat Sagar reservoirs are remembered. Visvesvaraya also prepared a scheme for a modern system of drainage for Hyderabad city. It's a tribute to his foresight that the drainage disposal machinery which he got installed meets the needs of the city even today, when its population has increased threefold. Visvesvaraya also drew up plans for the improvement of the capital city of Hyderabad. His prophecy that when the improvements were carried out, Hyderabad would be able to hold her head high among her sister cities in India has come true today. In the same year 1909, he received a call from the land of his birth, Mysore. The Maharaja of Mysore offered Visvesvaraya the job of chief engineer of the state. One of his greatest achievements as chief engineer was the planning and construction of Krishna Raja Sagara Dam across the river Kaveri. Completed in the year 1912, it was the largest reservoir ever built in India up to that time. If one can only place oneself in that epoch, one can judge what a colossal achievement it was in the context of the times. The estimated cost of the project was over 23 million rupees. Such a large amount the state had never spent before on any single project. Referring to this multi-purpose dam, Gandhiji once said, "Krishna Raja Sagara alone, one of the largest of its kind in the world, would perpetuate the name of Sir Visvesvaraya." The main irrigation canal named after Visvesvaraya passes through a varied landscape, coursing through an artificial tunnel nearly 2 miles long, an engineering feat for that time. The canal has brought prosperity to land which was once barren. It has led to the extensive cultivation of sugarcane, which has made possible a flourishing sugar industry in the state. The sugar factory in Mandya is one of the largest of that class of factories in India. Mandya, which was once a sleepy, undeveloped village, is today a prosperous town, the headquarters of a prosperous district of the same name. Krishna Raja Sagar has thus brought immense prosperity in its wake. It has almost changed the face of Mysore. The Vrindavan gardens below the dam have added enchantment to utility. An enlightened and appreciative Maharaja elevated Visvesvaraya to the position of the Diwan of the state in 1912. Whether as engineer or Diwan, Visvesvaraya's one aim was to develop the state to enable the people to work well, earn well, and live well.